And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more light.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 36th home run of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here's Freddie Freeman, 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. And that's just foul. Freeman getting to start at first, a member of the 2000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And Freeman is retired. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Andy Pages.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And it's fouled away. Next pitch way upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect it.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Once he digs in, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ball one there. On the ground to second, might be 2. Here's Wynn for 1, and that's 2. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis. And on the mound in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. Being just ridiculous. Someone with. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Here's a 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Out to short. Jump throw. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So a man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Stays alive. Two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. It has the distance. Gone. He'll touch them all. tie. It's 2-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a chance for Alec Burleson. Swinging a foul out of play. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Andy Pages. Michaelis back to work. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And here is Michael Conforto. Having a nice season in the power categories. 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. Fastball for a strike.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Pages on at first. Nobody out. And that's in for a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, no outs. Tommy Edman, the next to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in, Hesung Kim. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. The relay, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And Mookie
1 ball,
takes.
2 strikes to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the 2nd. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Stepping in, Pedro Pajes. That clips a corner. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
And now 1 and 2.
Strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Redbirds down quietly. And the deficit remains 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Freddie Freeman.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one the other way. Newtbar snags it. 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher,
and up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Line drive. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Victor Scott. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Newtbar. The batter now as he swings and misses for
0-1
strike
count.
one. Right side,
That
and
ball's
it goes just foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Win in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Paz, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And misses inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 23,
Michael Conforto will climb in. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. Scott flying after this one. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Edman batting with one down, takes a strike. Conforto, the runner at second with one away. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Man at second.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one's off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Miles Michaelis is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Quinn Matthews gets the ball now.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So up next, Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out and a runner at second. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Leahy getting cranked up as well. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1, no
that
strike.
one well upstairs. And that's ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And now 2-0. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Left side command, fastball, firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Turns and fires to Betts. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering misses down and away.
Ball 2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cardinals 2. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. The other way, and that's a base hit into left field. And the leadoff man aboard. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Man at first, nobody out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Inside. And it's 2-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Burleson stands in now and watches strike 1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Donovan into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
On the ground right side, Edman fires to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated hitter,
Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Ground ball right side, Edman whips it to first. That is the inning. The Cards leave one. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Matthews back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one clips the corner. Fastball is outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Back to the mound. He's got it. Sends it to first, and Freeman is retired.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a strike. Hit in the air, right field. Burleson makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that's a little bit high. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 6-2. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. And now Pedro Pajes.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
There's a strike.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. 1-2 the count.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that misses. Inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The third baseman, number 16, Nolan
Gorman next up for the Cardinals. That one missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
There's the strike. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Scott jumps out of the way of ball one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Pajes leads off first with one away. And delivers outside.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one 95 to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Nootbaar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one just misses, and the count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Andy Pajes. in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably
0-1.
the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And takes low for ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2-1.
And that's
3 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
That's a strike and a full count now.
Full count.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That's off the mark.
Ball 1,
1.
no strikes.
Man at first, 1 away.
Nope. Outside.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now the center fielder, Hye-Sung Kim. 1 for 2. Line to left. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's Mookie Betts now. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two on, one out. That clips the zone. That is strike two. The Dodgers threatening. And
one
ball
ball,
one.
2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That one missing inside. And that drops in for a strike. Win. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cardinals 2. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Mason Wynn. That one down the line, and foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That just misses. And 1-1. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, Conforto moving under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Around first, heading for two. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Alec Burleson, next up for the Cardinals, has grounded out a couple of times. And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a lunging grab.
It looked like somebody pulled the parachute on that ball, but good concentration. Stumbled a little bit, but was able to hold on to it as he made contact with the ground.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Leahy.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3. That one drilled left field. Out of here. That one felt good. His 19th home run of the year. It's 9-2. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 44.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And this one looks like trouble. Muncy headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Next to hit, Michael Conforto. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that one is inside ball one. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
In for a strike. 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the...
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two on, one out. There's a strike. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-2.
The count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. The 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Muncy at third. Pajes on at second with 2 down. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 9-2 ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer
Now
black.
catcher,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So digging in, Pedro Pajes. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14
the
now.
third baseman, number 60.
Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John King.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wynn calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Betts. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's the 0-2. Now one miss.
That's inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is downstairs. The count now 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here is Will Smith. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. Freeman at second with 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Fought off foul. That's in there. Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one outside, and now it's 3-2. Right through there, got him. Third out. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 9-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The center fielder, Victor Scott.
Yamamoto back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Yamamoto still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And that one missing low. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
One, 2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a curve misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. On the ground, Edman. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason.
2 down, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yoshinobu Yamamoto gives way. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
the new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia, on for the 30th time this year.
Vesia.
Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Struck him out looking. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Cardinals.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Fernandez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now at the plate, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now
That's
it's even up.
2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Michael Conforto now at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that's through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Steven Matz getting loose out there. Liberator warming up as well. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. He goes down looking. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I'm feeling so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose.
He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's Contreras now. And that one ripped to left. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Vesia is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Make it everything my fault, but you got me tough, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, see a stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers come around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill.